Welcome, welcome. Is the Orrery of Souls. We're here again with all of most of our players tonight. We've got Daniel, we've got Alyssa, and we've got Baxley, and I am Lefty. Hi, hi, hi. Tonight we are doing what I anticipate should just be the one session for Daniel's character Vosk. And we will learn a little bit about him as we go. Um, I'd like to start by reminding you that this is 15-year-old Vosk. And while the art that we're showing is current uh, aged Vosk, I need you to be thinking in terms of this is just happening right now for the first time, and we haven't had any of the worldly experience with your pact or any of that yet. This is all just even less than days old at the point where I begin the narration.
Gotcha.
So we're going to start at the border between fear and shame. We're going to start at the border between fear and shame, where everything changed. Got a little bit of art to go along with what's happening here, so I'm going to switch over to the combat screen. Why would you do that? Awesome.
Technical difficulties.
There we go.
There's my boy.
There he is. That is not 15-year-old Vosk, but that's to give you an idea. Vosk is a Saurian. And would you like to describe his state at this point before anything happens? You've been on the journey for a little bit less than a month at the point that the narration began.
Well, Vosk is about 15 years old. I think he was already like very thin on the thinner side as a Saurian even before being forced to walk as he is. He's got sort of like a lanky teenager build. He's dressed in like just basically the clothing he was allowed to take, which is just very simple, sort of like brown and baggy robes almost. His family was never been rich,
Right.
We were always very sort of.
Your father was a soldier in his heyday. When he met your mother, it seemed like he might still have a potential career. But after he left, when you were about 5, after he left the military, he went into bar service. It wasn't even his bar; he was just tended bar, and mom was at home taking care of you, taking care of the household stuff. Sorry, continue.
Yeah, we've never been rich, but we've been getting by. And even though the month has had its trials, he still has some life to him. He's trying to keep the spirits up. His scales are like a bit of like an olive green with a bit of hint of like some brighter bits on like sort of the edging of it. So it's almost like outlined by like a brighter, like
it's highlighted.
Highlighted, yeah.
It's frosted.
Yeah, a little bit. And he's just been mostly helping to take care of his little brother.
Okay. When you're not taking care of your brother, you are kind of lazy. Your chores and responsibilities you kind of don't care about them. They haven't really been any kind of a priority, regardless of how many times your parents ask you to do them. And in fact, as your brother, his name is Evot, as your brother has gotten older, he's kind of stepped into that void in the family that you filled. Um, and so whenever mom asks you to take out the trash, to use figurative, um, uh, you say, "Okay, mom, I'll get to it." And then by the time you finally realize that maybe you should have done that a little while ago, it's already taken care of
It's how you're describing my life.
it. um, so the journey um, up until that point, because you still have that light, because you've actually had food. The first couple of weeks you weren't dependent on anybody. You had the stores that you could take from the house that were carried with you and your parents. And as you've gone on, the load has lightened simply because you haven't had the resources to be able to purchase more, and you've had to go through them. So by the time you reach Ogundum and Latula, the border cities on either side of the border between fear and shame, um, you're pretty much riding on empty as far as resources. You're carrying clothes and family heirlooms, and even those are starting to be like, do we really need these? Um, and in fact, some of them your father has traded away for what small resources he could. So he's already dug into, like he sold the last cask of ale that he was able to salvage from the bar before it burned. And he sold that at a steep discount, just because when you're in a refugee situation, costs rise exponentially, and people try to either get you to owe them, or just try to take you for all you're worth. And your dad's never been a great negotiator, and so he just kind of gave it away for pennies on the dollar. And that in this environment, those pennies aren't going to buy your family a damn thing.
I don't think it's really hit Ross fully the situation they're in. He's just kind of he knows it's bad. He's not oblivious.
Right.
He's like, we've made it this far. We can keep going as we are.
Yeah.
We haven't fully sunk in how dire things are getting because, well, they've been treated pretty okay.
That's just it. The soldiers from the Dracona soldiers, mostly since you've come down out of shame or out of sad and into fear, um, have they've been not respectful so much as standoffish and hawkish. But every night there's lines where they distribute food, and the sleeping areas. You can establish your own sleeping area wherever you choose, as long as it's within a certain boundary, so that the patrols can keep watch and make sure that people aren't stealing from each other and that kind of stuff. Um, so it does. It feels like, okay, there might be a bright end to this, because at least we're getting food, we're being supervised, we're being protected by our guards. Um, and once you cross over into shame, that dissipates. Every shred of hope that you had starts to vaporize very quickly. Um, you get handed off and processed through in a very rough manner onto the shame side of the border, where your escorts are no longer proud guards doing a job, uh, fulfilling the will of the kingdom. Now they're subcontractors, they're mercenary guys who maybe lived in the area, maybe traveled to take the contract, and they frickin' hate you. They do not want anything to do with you, and treats everybody on the road essentially the same, with the exception of the occasional human or gnome or halfling that has decided that they're not going to stay in shame. They were processed into shame and were led off with a much higher caliber of guard, of escort, to be processed in one of the major cities where they would be given refuge and put to work and But you are not one of those elder races, and so you are shuffled on through, man. The uh, the walk get harder. You have been you came from so far in the north of the eastern side of the continent that by the time you get here, the grasslands are picked clean. Nothing is growing there that's edible except for grass roots. I mean, some people are digging up mealworms, uh, and that's that that they're not digging for other people. There are no resources that are going to be able to be shared at this point. To make it all worse, your escorts, they'll come and take what you have sometimes, even though they're not going to eat grassroot, they're not going to eat mealworms. But if you step wrong in front of them, or if they're feeling froggy, they will take it away from you. They will kick you down the road. Um, at night, when everybody sets up camp, they're they insist on a slightly tighter, but still uh, not like everybody gets chained together in the same camping area, but they want to keep their patrols smaller because they're lazy bastards, and so they insist that you don't go out of range. If you're found out of range, you're not just ushered back; you're dragged back, and they'll pack up everything that you had laid out for your camp and throw it into one tarp and then throw it up somewhere on the inside of their patrol zone. Um, every night when they set up camp, they're cooking. They're cooking beef, ogan, pork, bone, beef, ogan is pork, horn meat, bird meat, chicken meat. It's all you can smell it, and it drives it's some people literally to the edge of insanity.
I think it's worse for saurians because you're carnivorous
Right?
primarily. So,
Absolutely, absolutely. And in fact, you can see over the past few days, by the time our actual narrative begins, your parents have gotten frantic. The energy about them seems to be changing. When Elot cries, which he does every night now until he can get to sleep, um, your mother is her energy is changing, and any sharpness that she had for you before has become razor sharp. She is not tolerant of any and not really acknowledging of any efforts that you do make to try to help or comfort your brother or carry some of the load. Um, your father has just straight up stopped looking at you. You can tell that things in your family are in danger of changing forever. And this has driven you to a point of despair. That combined with the hunger in your own belly, your awareness of the suffering of your little brother, your awareness of not just the suffering of your parents, but also their detachment from you recently. Um, it's put you into a psychic spiral. We talked about a prayer that you made one night. Can you tell us how that prayer went?
it was on one of those clearer nights. Um, Very overcast a lot, maybe from like distant smoke of other fires or something, or luck as it has been for however long we've been walking now. Um, and he just sends out he's weary eyed, he's barely conscious in a lot of ways. He's not asleep, but he's been trying to conserve energy. That day, almost trying to make up for whatever sins he could halfway imagine. Maybe he accidentally bumped into his mother
Mhm.
on the travel, and she just reamed him over the coals, or and he basically spent the whole day digging through the dirt, looking for any sort of roots or bugs, anything. And even when he found one or two beetles, um, they didn't care.
Yeah, they took them from you, but there was no accolades, no job well done, no pats on the back. They took them immediately over to Elot and fed them to Elot.
And he is just laying underneath this small clearing in the trees, just looking up at the moons, and just halfway focused on. He doesn't know the number of these moons. He doesn't know any sort of significance to it. But there's one that he's just staring at.
It's the white one.
And he can't. He doesn't really have even the energy to speak right now. But he makes the effort of just please. And he it's a selfish release, honestly. He's been abandoned, he feels, and despite however he's trying, he feels the shift they're turning on him. And so it's just a desperate please to anything that's listening.
And then the night takes you. That night you dreamed. It is day. A brightly lit, almost cool, comfortable grassland. You awake and you stand and you are comfortable and you are not happy. You're still aware of where you are, but you feel okay. And you check your surroundings and your family's campus nowhere to be seen. But there is a table and two chairs. And on that table, there is a leather bag. There is a jug of water, 4 cups. 2 are already filled with water. There's a bottle of wine. You look around to see what is this table doing here, and when you look back, there is a seat. There is a person in one of the chairs. She is accepting for the fact that she's not Saurian. She is glorious. Her hair glows. It is white and long and ever flowing. Her robes are shining, not just glowing, but shining and shimmering with starlight. She sits back, picks up a glass of water, offers you the other, and pats the table in front of her across from her.
There's a moment of hesitation. Voss doesn't know what's happening right now. He doesn't understand. But the water is making his throat itch. He doesn't sit down yet, but he will take that and just drink the whole thing and use his tongue licking the inside of the cup, trying to get all moisture.
As you're doing that, you're also checking out the other contents of the table. That leather bag has looks like cooked dried meat spilling out of it.
Yep.
You're even as the water is flowing into your mouth, you are salivating when you realize what that is. Your tongue flicks out as the Saurian tongue does, and you can sense that it is smoked, savory meat.
And eyes flip back to the lady and just this voice cracking.
I am your sister, Bob. Come, sit. Please. She takes a piece of the meat from the bag.
slowly sits down. He just grabs the bag. He's just shoving. He doesn't care what's in it.
Right.
He's just eating.
You recognize the bag. It actually is one of the bags that you've been carrying. That held utilities and clothes and that kind of stuff. But right now it is filled with this delicate, flaky, not quite shrimp, not quite fish meat that's been smoked. It is flavorful, maybe a little bit too smoky. Has a dark, coppery kind of a flavor to it as well. But
he cares.
It is right. Hunger is the best sauce, and so this is exactly what you feel like you needed right now.
I think he just gorges himself, not asking any other questions, and once it finally kind of sates him a little bit, he kind of comes back to himself. It's like, my sister.
I am called Mahina. I'm called by you.
I call you.
I heard you, Bob. Just as you fell to slumber. You didn't call my name. I don't think, honestly, I don't think you knew who you were calling to, but I heard your plea.
Are you here to help me?
That is also true, Bob. But I believe that you are here to help me as well.
You just heard a jug of water.
She picks the water up, actually, and pours it into your glass. She puts it down gently, grabs another piece of the meat.
I don't know how I can help you. Can't really help how you can or
If you'll accept, I can give you the means to help yourself, to end your family's suffering.
you need that.
I need your help in return.
I don't want to be rude. You have all this nice food and the water and wine. I don't know how I can do anything to help you.
Well, you haven't the tool set yet. Part of what I'm offering you, Vosks, is to give you the tools that you will need to learn how to use in order to be able to help yourself, help your family, and also help me. So it's understandable that you're cautious because you don't know what you don't know, and you don't know what you need to know. I understand.
You don't work with the soldiers, do you?
No, no. The soldiers in this area work for themselves more than they work for any people. The people who've been walking with you for these past weeks, the ones who escorted you to the border, they work for my enemies. If you accept, they will become your enemies as well. Although I feel they probably already are your enemy. In your eyes, at least, yeah?
More kinder than these ones, but yeah.
They're responsible for your death law.
That's what we've been calling it. They call it a migration. Doesn't make sense.
Technically, it is true when a great number of any given species moves from one part of the land to another. It is considered a migration.
Sounds too nice.
I agree. And it is not what we had intended. I have brothers and sisters. I have parents of my own.
Vosks family? What do they know about the gods? And
They will have heard at least. Whether they worship or not is entirely at their discretion. But they will understand the legends of Father Varun and Mother Ishana and the four siblings.
are you a god?
I am a celestial guardian of Behara. If it makes it easier for you to use the term God, then there are those who worship me. There are those who worship my siblings, my father and my mother.
And so if I help you, you help me?
Absolutely. Absolutely. A taste. Takes a gem. She places it into your hand. Can you read to me one of the effects on one of your cards?
How about we do this? Why don't we do Patron's Mantle?
Sure.
Patron's Mantle, mark a stress to transform into a terrifying visage that lasts until you take severe damage or the scene ends.
Mm-hmm.
When while transformed, you spend a favor in place of an armor slot, and you have advantage to intimidate the target.
All right. So she hands you this gem. She says, place it under your tongue.
Looks out.
It melts like cotton candy. It melts. It is gone. It is no longer a presence in your mouth, but it does leave a faintly sweet tinge.
Give me more of this.
I do. But one is enough for now. I want you to think of the man who last pushed or kicked you. I want you to look into my eyes and hate him. Do you need to make a presence check? No. I'm asking Daniel if he would like his character to decide whether he can do it with a presence check.
Presence that is is adding both dice, right?
It's adding both dice and your presence modifier.
Gotcha. 15 total.
With a 15 target. That hate comes easily. It fills you, and you can feel and watch as your fingers turn to needles. You can feel your teeth grow and become more jagged. The serrations on the inside edges of these teeth, they shoot out from your mouth. They don't cut you much, but they do cut. And you can feel what would happen were you to grab the neck of the man who just did you low. And you could rend him. You feel it physically. You see it. The jutting of your teeth becoming visible in your eye line. The crunch of your newly formed needle-like talons. The running of your tongue over the serrations on the teeth. You feel what this has done for you. You feel strong. You feel able. You could easily kill. And then it fades. The anger stays within you because that anger was real, but the physical manifestation of it withdraws back inside of you. Mahina picks up another piece of the meat and feeds it to herself. While you settle yourself, she uncorks the bottle of wine, pours it for herself, sets it down in between you. picks up the bottle or picks up the glass and swirls it around by the stem.
I'm gonna do that again.
I know you will, should you accept. What I'm asking for you is no easy thing. I will grant you power. I will grant you the ability to control. But you must be strong. For me, you must control what I need you to control, those that I need you to control. Thus, what I'm asking is not for a year or even a decade. I have a long plan. And I will need you to be ready when all the pieces I have are placed. Your journey with me will be long, but you will have power. You will have strength. You will not hunger for food.
You set up and make sure my family doesn't suffer anymore. I wasn't good to them for a long time, Buffy. You need to do better. I can do that. Yes. Help you.
May I see your hand? She takes your hand, and you see, just like one of yours, a fingernail grows long and pointy. She clasps your hand, one on your palm and the other on the back of your hand, and on the back of your hand she draws a line with that razor sharp claw. It recedes, and she takes the stripe of blood that begins to pour from your skin. She rubs it onto her fingertip and places it onto her tongue. Remember, you are mine now. But you have a job to do. I will guide you through the doing of that job. Tonight is for you. Thank you, boss. I thank you now for your service, and I will thank you again. She fades. She just fades away, leaving you at the table. And now probably half-eaten leather sacks full of meat. Just shove the biscuit in his mouth. You sure you want a biscuit to try your mouth out? And why?
Does that mean you'd be tipsy?
I don't know. Depends on the story and metabolism. From one cup of wine,
And also how real the wine is.
that's also true. I don't know how real any of this is.
True.
Your consciousness fades back down into what would slumber. It just becomes clear all of a sudden that you were sleeping, because now all of a sudden you're awake, and those hands around your throat are kind of distracting. And now you try to move to try to sit up, and your legs that you normally pull up to get into that sitting position, they're locked into place. There's a weight on your legs. Your hand on one side is locked underneath a heavier weight, and there is that pressure on your neck, and you can hear the apologies of Toll. Forgive me, my son. You're being throttled. We are in combat time.
Oh boy.
Morning, boy.
And still take a choking. I win. I almost
You
made it
win.
just
You
in
almost
time.
made
There
me
you
blow
go.
it all over.
Do I get a hope from it?
Yeah. You already started.
Yeah.
He gave it extra.
Ah. All right. So here
Ooh,
is
Question.
answer.
That presence roll you made, was that with hope or fear?
It was with hope.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Then yeah,
don't-
absolutely take that hope. That was a legit presence roll.
I do not remember if that was talked about or not.
No, and that's something that I completely forgot because jackass. That's just going to mess with the flow of things. I should have done that earlier. This is the weight at your leg. The frail, sickly weight of your mother as she sobs loudly, frantically. This is the weight on your arm and the pressure at your throat. Your father told. And this is where we are camped. And because I am a jackass.
Sir, we had to play out everything so far.
You're the one that brought it up.
I know. I thought it would be back there. I didn't know
That'll
Scott
be
would do it.
Melm. That'll be Tolv.
Oh, that'll work.
And oh, you were going to use yours. Yeah. You
It's-
guys
either
can
way
use
is
yours. No,
fine.
you're absolutely right. Might as well.
It's easier for us to remember.
So we'll use the orange one as your campfire, and you guys are over here, right at the edge. Everybody else has gone in deeper into the canyon where the coverage is easier. The main guard camp is all the way at the funnel point back there, but the patrols are come all the way out around here.
Clarification.
Yes.
Do I have access to my patron's favor yet?
Oh, that's a very good point. Yes, you absolutely would. So go ahead and establish that.
Yeah, I just don't have the boons yet.
And of course, I. What's
I
that?
totally know what you're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Here.
know exactly the
So
thing.
it's sort of like extra experiences. So they're like the spheres of influence my patron has. That if it comes up, I get +3s on a roll if I spend favor.
So there's that.
Okay.
It's like an extra thing where I can spend. It's almost like spending hope, but it's spending favor from my patron because this is in their wheelhouse.
I know what he's talking about, but I'm not seeing it here for some reason. Oh, that's because. Go away. Not interested. I'm having fun. Go away.
Do you want to look at my sheet? I got it right here.
Yeah, let me take a quick look at that. Sorry, that's of course I did everything except the required reading.
You said everything.
Oh, I got you.
Playtest rules sometimes get lost.
For Fick. Remember how I told you it was manipulation and twisted information for his realms?
Okay. Where are our boons? Which boons? Here. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, maybe this.
She might not be so much for you. Ah.
I'm doing fine. Vosks did that.
That is not. helps. In exchange for power, write their name, space provided, choose their spheres of influence at your discretion. Record them with a value of +2, and then anytime you increase your tier, they gain a plus
okay.
1.
That is essentially this text here as well. Okay.
I do also have this pulled up.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, no, so I have.
I can tell you why you didn't do this required reading.
Because I'm a jackass.
No,
Oh, what is your reasoning?
they just changed 1.5.
Ah.
We did all the reading for everything except for the finer details, and thinking about how that would affect one of our current players.
I make things complicated.
No.
It wasn't you. It was Darrington.
And it looks like that specific feature did not change in 1.5.
Yeah, I just hadn't gone in any depths. I've been so focused on the story stuff that I simply neglected all the mechanic stuff.
The gameplay stuff.
So her aspects are depression, grief, and sorrow. Those are the three aspects. Each of the moons have three aspects. Those are the specific ones. So
What are her spheres of influence?
so those are the aspects.
I
That's just it. Is that so what it would be applicable to in terms of the pact would be working through the grief. And this is I have such sadness in store for you, sir. So one of them would be work through the grief, work in spite of the grief. I'm just trying to come up with a good phraseology.
Like in spite of grief, perhaps?
In spite of grief, yes, yes. Then the other one would be conversion of sorrow to rage. Sorrow to rage.
I could do sorrow to rage.
Does that work for you? And we can adjust those after you learn the rest of your backstory after this.
Let's all this work for now.
Right up. So, but to start off with that, is there an expense for using a boon?
I spend favor.
You spend favor rather than hope for using boons. Okay,
And favor I don't get back unless I spend downtime receiving it.
gotcha. Okay,
Or you can also spend 3 hope and call out and get 1d4 favor.
That is true. I can also spend for you.
gotcha. Well, let's start you off with a bonus D4 of
Because you just fucking talked to them.
literally. She set your ass up for this. That is 3. So you have. Okay. All right. So we are in combat time, and if you do not act quickly, your life is going to be choked out of you, and you see the glint of steel coming from down around where your feet are being weighed down. Rusty steel.
So I see this happening. I don't think he's processed who's doing it to him just yet.
It's dark. The camplight, the campfire is on the other side.
So just on instinct, It's like are my hands bound?
One of your hands is currently bound, being knelt upon by a heavy knee.
With my other hand, I'm gonna bring it up in almost like a punching motion, but at the same time, I want to cast Blighting Strike.
Okay.
So I have to make a spell cast roll, which I'm assuming is just duality dice.
Correct. And then, but it uses your spellcast trait,
Spellcast traits in my presence, so
and then that is going to be against the difficulty.
there's no difficulty listed.
That's for me.
Gotcha. Okay. That is a 17 with hope.
13. Take that hope.
Okay.
You
Oh, did I
successful.
get a hope from the other roll I made with hope? Or...
Yes, yeah. I'm sorry, I did say take that hope, but
So
you were in the
with
throes of misery.
that is a D6 magic damage. So 4 magic damage,
Oh, bastard.
and the next time I don't have any. I doubt I'm gonna have allies in this. But part of the effect is the next time the affected target hits an ally of mine, it reduces their roll by 1.
Ah, God.
What was that damage?
Do I add proficiency to damage or type or anything, or is it just 1?
Proficiency is
Spellcasting roll is
it's
Oh.
still use for damage for the damage die you would use your proficiency, but your proficiency is 1, so you'd
it's
only
just
be
1 die.
rolling the 1 die.
Gotcha.
There's
So
nothing
it's
to
something like
add.
that. Yeah.
Right.
a lot of the spells in Daggerheart do also say roll d6 with proficiency, or will say roll 1d6 or 2d6
Yeah, it says-
accordingly.
Target takes 1d6 damage using your proficiency.
Yeah.
That's
so
it.
it's just 1.
So it is just a
Yeah.
1d6 because your proficiency is 1.
Yeah. That one said it weird, but it is with proficiency.
Got
So, so yes.
Okay, and
Do you need something to mark health with, or
No, I'm using the gems.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. I'm using them. Yay!
yay.
A worthy expense.
So the way that kind of looks is I'm remembering back to that sort of
D6
primal
stressful.
animal featuress that I had.
Okay.
I'm using the pink.
hands
I'm using the
grow
pink
those
ones for
needle-like
stress.
claws again, but it's
and the
now
blue ones for
really it's like a dark energy,
Nice.
and just at the dark form above me.
So the cloud that was formed around your claws, when you make that contact, that cloud is transferred and your hand moves through the strike and that cloud stays on your father's cheek and it starts to spread slightly. And you can see discoloration adding to the gauntness as the blight takes hold on your father. You recognize the face that you just struck because that shock of adrenaline of, oh, fuck, what did I just do? It is instinctive because you subconsciously you recognize the features in the shadow and the silhouette, and you there's a moment of panic that almost seeks to override the strength of your pact that is manifesting now for the first time. It does not. But that moment, your heart, you thought your heart was beating before. Now all of a sudden that's amplified by the knowledge of who that was that you just struck and what they were doing to you as you awoke. That was with hope.
Okay.
That means the spotlight stays with you.
Okay.
So I just look at who is there, who is just choking me, and like, Father?
Forgive me. We're so hungry. You have so much meat.
And I look down, it's my mother
Yeah.
at my feet.
Yep.
In that case, I think in sort of like that panic, very quickly, maybe with an influence from my new power, maybe something that's been growing. I want to activate Patron's Mantle by marking the stress,
Gotcha. Mark that
bringing
stress.
back that sort of monstrous
Mhm.
form I had. So I think now in this form, like my claws extend further out. Oh, it's almost like my head becomes larger, more almost like not quite draconic,
Right.
but like just kind of extends almost out.
A little more gator-like.
A little more
The jaw
gator-like, and then just,
widens
like,
and the teeth
The
kind of.
teeth are like too long, sort of
Mhm.
like they overlap. You just open it up like that, and just
Okay.
kind of stand up. I'm slightly taller.
Right.
There's just an energy. Uh,
With this patron's mantle, uh, it's not hair, but where hair would be, white wisps of mist and smoke begin to flow, and your eyes take on pale white fluorescent sheen, where the nictating membrane would usually cover. That is there and growing brightly as your fury.
so with that, I did. I'm also going to use Deadly Devotion, where I spend one of my favor to increase my evasion by 1 until I get a hit again.
Gotcha,
or,
gotcha.
or until the next time an attack succeeds. So now I'm currently at
That has changed.
So that changed?
Oh no,
That changed.
this is 250 years in the past. So
That's
we're
fine.
okay.
So yeah, everything's all.
I rationalized that one last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get
We're
to that.
using old rules for 250 years in the past. There's a 1.4 happened 250 years ago.
Okay. I'll have to check that out later on. But yeah, I just kind of like managed to kind of kick my feet up and stand up, and I'm just looking at them like this primal monster almost.
Gotcha.
And then I think my own hunger kind of take a bit of the lead here, mixing with the rage, and I just
You
lunge
feel
at
that?
my wallet.
Gotcha.
So
You're already in melee range.
Yeah.
You just kind of shoved him off and stood up, so you don't need to make any kind of agility checks for this.
yeah, I'll use Blighting Strike again.
Sliding strike again. Copy that.
On
You.
He did say that he was gonna get you.
You're the closest right now. Okay, so that is an 11 with fear.
ooh, not a hit.
Sorry, 10 with fear. It didn't happen.
Not a hit.
Unfortunately, as you make that lunge, you take just a half a step too far. Your father, an experienced warrior, manages to take that half a step to the side, steps out of position, and you are unable to make contact with him.
Actually, could I burn another favor to use Sorrow to Rage?
Ooh. I will allow you to do that on this attack and apply it to the result of this last
So then that
last
puts me at
attack.
13?
That would take you +3. It's a +3 for the boons. You had rolled a 12, so was it a 12? It was.
It was a
I had
10.
10.
Oh, it was a 10.
with
So
the
that would be
negative
to 13. Yeah. Does
That
that.
matches.
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. So that, so it still succeeds with fear. But because I succeed with fear, I do D10 damage instead.
Right? Warlock rules.
So that'd be 7.
Damn.
Still only 1 hit point.
All right. Spotlight shifts to your parents.
So at this point, Telv would still be reeling from taking an attack for a moment.
Where's the brother? Where's what's
He'll
his
be
name?
sleeping
Rock.
further up against the wall
Okay.
of the canyon.
Mm,
On the other side of the campfire from you. So
yeah. Well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna lunge at him with the rusty dagger. Probably use the 4 elot.
Okay.
Well, hang on. so you can't attack. You wouldn't attack the younger brother.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, no, she was asking whether she needed to protect him.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
gotcha.
I wanted to
Okay.
know where his placement was so I can judge whether or not I should.
Over there.
So you're attacking the
Same
elder.
idea.
You're
There he is.
attacking Vosk.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So as she charges at you, she shouts for Elot. She's trying to kill you in the name of your brother.
All right. I roll.
A D20,
Okay.
absolutely.
11. Yeah.
You
that's
have a
gonna be
modifier
11.
to hit.
Oh. So that goes at 20 for the hit. Does a 12 hit?
12 will hit him because my evasion is currently at 11, which now goes back down to 12.
Okay.
Because you just got hit.
So
Gotcha.
That's a 1d6.
Yes. I got plus.
Eee. 6.
Okay.
Mama loves her.
And then, am I using my armor stats here, or am I just going like I have no armor?
We'll say for this first combat, your character is as written. I'm not going to make any adjustments to what you have written. So you would.
That's one.
We would be sleeping in our clothes anyways, so we can start moving as soon as everybody
I'm
looks up.
less wearing armor, and I'm just more like wrapped up in enough stuff that
Right.
it technically counts as
You
leather
just got
armor.
That'll
clothes
work.
over
That'll
clothes.
work.
We're cold blooded, so I gotta stay warm.
Exactly. Yep.
Okay. So. Alright, so I have been stabbed by mom.
Yay.
Okay. So.
Odds. It is odd. I'm going to,
I've got muscly lizard legs.
while you're gathering yourself for your next, I'm going to spend a fear to allow Paul to regain his senses. Melm has acted and she's thrown herself into danger, and that snaps him right out of it.
Yup. So that will basically just make me attack with my worn short sword.
I think you have the range.
It was hands before.
The next attack.
Your father's hand moves to his belt,
5,
and he draws that nasty ass. You've used it to cut wood in the past. It got you in trouble, but you've used it to cut wood in the past. You know that blade.
That's just after he has marked. Oh, you marked the hit point.
But it wasn't major though.
No. It was minor damage.
Once Vosk has marked one or more hit points, all
Oh, the scent of the prey. That's right.
yes. So now I have advantage.
Yes, you do.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, bud. So that is a 14 there. Fishing for crits. That is a 14 there. So does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
I am gonna spend 3 hope for patron's protection, where you, GM, have to spend a fear or that effect matches.
Ooh.
I can do that. Going up to yeah, but it's Daniel rolling. I'm gonna get fear.
Yeah.
Guys have been doing okay.
All right. I will.
I'd say do it.
Come on, we already have advantage on him too.
So mechanically, that is also true because this was a 6-point battle point. The two of you are 6 battle points, and the recommended is 5. So you're already 1 point under the over the your recommended daily allowance. But I am going to because I want you. I want
Damage.
well, it's not
You want
damage.
stress.
I want Vosk to know.
No, you don't have to explain. It's
How close you can be brought
Mhm.
Okay. This is a 1d8 plus 3. That is a whopping 5 points.
Okay, that's still under major, so that is just one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not spending any armor yet. I'm only taking like one damage right now. So
Okay.
okay.
Spotlight shifts to you.
Um, so I am go. I'm lunging for his sword.
Ah,
I want to try to take that from him.
that's going to be a strength check,
I'm not good at that, but
right?
I'm gonna try.
Would it be against my
It's
difficulty?
just straight difficulty. That's
Okay.
that's how.
That's how they run.
No, I don't think that's gonna work. That's a 7 with
Nope. Unfortunately, you make the lunge, and he just raises it up over your head.
Oh.
That was with hope, though.
It was with hope.
Okay. Want to
so-
take that hope?
Yep.
Okay.
That's still my spotlight here. You raise it above. In the stomach. Blighting strike again.
Gotcha. So more like.
Drop it, so.
Ooh. I'm gonna get you this time. So that is a 24 with fear.
Damn.
Ooh,
That almost doubled the difficulty.
a 24 with fear. Wow.
How much damage?
It's still only a D10.
Still only a D10.
If I was, it looked like it looked good. But that is a 10.
Oh, Max.
That makes me mark 2 more. Because it's not physical damage.
Mm-hmm.
There ain't nothing I can do about it.
He's magic.
Magical damage.
You raised the sword above me. Like, even though I'm a little bit taller looking, you've always been taller. So I just kind of bring it down into your stomach, and the claws just sink in, and it's almost like dark necrotic energy just kind of pulses into your gut.
Love it. Beautiful.
But that's fear.
That is with fear. So unfortunately, the spotlight shifts.
Okay, this may sound funny and odd. I'm gonna lunge at you because you're standing. So instead of lunging at like corset, no, I'm gonna go straight for your legs and I'm gonna bite down.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna bite my ankles.
I don't think so. That's a 5.
Yeah, that's 5 on the dice. Not made with her rusty dagger, so I wouldn't say the +1 would apply.
Wouldn't hit my evasion anyway.
Right. I just want to say that. So the attack +1 comes before rusty dagger. So I would say that she gets a +1 to all of her standard attacks.
Okay, so
so-
I mean that's a 6.
That's
but
a 6. Did
still.
it hit?
No.
No. So I'm
No,
just
it
grabbing
didn't.
your leg right now.
Too weak with hunger.
Yeah, my job's open.
It looks like you've given me some inspiration, though.
There you go.
Oh dear.
Back to me.
Yep.
Taking inspiration from that. This time, again, because it's the only thing I've got. I don't have a weapon on me. I am going to blighting strike again, but this time, instead of my hand, my freaky jaw begins to glow with that necrotic energy, and I'm going to try to bite your throat.
Nice. Very nice.
Father ain't doing so hot.
No, I'm not.
So that is a 17 with fear, so another D10. For 6 damage.
All right. And that was with fear.
Mm-hmm.
Spotlight shifts.
So, sword's still up here, right?
As I've latched onto like your neck and took a chunk out of it.
I'm going to switch my grip.
Stab.
roll a 1, stab yourself. Be funny.
I'll stab us both, damn it.
Shit, I forgot about taking my advantage. Damn it.
Oh,
That is an 11, 13.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
Cool. And I will also mark a stress to use Slayer's Focus. Mark a stress to focus his desperate will, gains advantage on his next attack roll against Vosks. If the attack succeeds, he adds a d8 to the damage roll. So this is 2d8 coming at you.
Okay.
I said 2d8 coming at you.
Damn.
That's 11, 12, 13.
Oh, okay. That is
14.
14. That is my severe damage threshold. I
Alright.
am going to burn an armor to take it to major. So
Alright.
that's 2 hit points.
That should trigger something for you.
It triggers something for me. The first time Tull deals major damage to Volsk, the GM gains a fear as Tull's resolve shatters, only to be replaced by a colder, more desperate hunger.
Mel, would you like to take an action?
Sorry, my brain just went blank. I
It's
think
all
her does too.
It's entirely possible. She's still wrapped around his legs.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go for another bite.
Okay.
Just because.
And that's with advantage. Good.
That's a 20.
Is that a natural 20?
No. That's a 20 with my
Okay.
plus one.
It's not. It's D&D advantage rules, so the higher of the two.
19, 10.
Plus one. Gotcha. I thought it was 2 10s.
Math is
That's a
math.
dirty 20.
I thought it was 2 10s. I'm sorry. That looks like a 10. That's a 7.
So damage for your.
Yeah, because I'm using my mouth.
So that would be an unarmed strike.
Which is a D4. So hang on. I can pull this up real quick. Yes. D4 characters do not get bonuses to their unarmed strikes unless they're monks. So would we do the +2, or is that only for the dagger?
That's only for attack. That's not for.
Well, no. Because
Oh, I see. I see.
there's the +2 there.
Gotcha.
For
Let's do
attack.
let's reduce it to a +1 and say that that's for I don't know the equivalent of proficiency, but no. Let's just do a straight die roll. Unfortunately,
Okay.
yeah.
That was effective.
I know, I don't like D4s. But, was a 4.
So
4 points.
that's still just minor. I have to burn another armor for this. I've only got 2 HP left.
It's a 2v1,
Yeah.
and you have no crowd control.
No, I don't.
So let's change the battlefield here just a little bit.
I'm okay. I've got defenses still.
Reaching over to the fire, you can grab a burning branch,
No, I thought about that, but I was just focused on the bridge.
and you can use that effectively as a scepter for this evening.
Ooh, but okay.
That changes things just a little bit.
Just a little. I'll just reach over, to, like, seeing what's happening just there, and just I'm not even for a bit of flavor. It's not that I reach into the fire. I reach my hand over and it just coming into my hand. It just sears because it's a burning hot stick.
Right.
And I just at my father's head.
Something worth checking out.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Okay.
So it's using it as a scepter allows me to use my presence, so that is a 19 with fear.
And who
Father.
against 12? Okay.
And I get to roll a d8.
Nice. Okay.
It's only 2.
That's still my last hit point.
Sure, just
Ooh.
cracks against his head.
And his head spins around and the body doesn't stop. His shoulders start to go with the head. His hips start to go with the shoulders. Am I right?
Yep.
And he drops in a twist.
And then I just turn my head down and look at.
Mom, who's still straddled.
In his mind, you're not his mother anymore.
Right. Now,
I rolled fear, so it's your act.
I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
One question. How much HP are you down to? 2. Okay. Question for DM. How is the brotherly relationship? How does the younger feel about her or his older?
Elot loves his big brother.
Okay.
This
So
is
this
good.
is something that I just thought of.
He's 7, so no amount of abuse is going to dissuade him of the fact that you're awesome.
Is that because of the commotion, he wakes up, bolts as mother because mother's grief is now activated.
Right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Mel lets out a cry of pure anguish. Right, I said that right? I think so. She immediately clears all her marked stress, and her next attack automatically deals severe damage.
Ooh.
So brother wakes up, sees mother going in, attacks mother. Because hear me out on
All
this.
right.
In a sense, brotherly tag team beats mother. If
Can I just point something out?
uh-huh.
I don't look like myself right now. I look like a monster.
Right, but I would still think 7-year-old little boy would still see the
Would he?
I don't know. I don't think so. But
I
anyway,
would throw this into your court. Originally, this would be the point where Elot wakes up, sees what's happening, and run.
no.
Yeah.
Can I finish my thought though on this? So brother helps defeat mother, but you're already so monstrous that you do not care that that's your brother anymore.
I've got my own ideas.
Okay.
No, it's not bad, but no.
But it's just one thing.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense that when he wakes up, he sees. See me. He sees a monster fighting his mom and his dad on the ground.
Right.
So, I rolled fear. What are you doing?
Stabby stabby.
Yep.
Because it already says automatically deal severe.
If it hits.
If it hits.
So roll the other one.
You do get advantage still.
Yeah. Automatically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So if it hits.
Bad
automatic-
21.
21
That's
hits.
a nat 20.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, how do you, is that, let's read the wording of this. I see that, but we're looking at mother's grief.
Automatically deals severe damage.
Which means there is no to hit roll. No, it would have to. You're right. You're right. It would still have to work. So that means we're dealing severe doubled. That would be to massive.
36 damage? Or what?
So that would be severe. That would be, I mean, technically 4 hit points. If it pushes it past the severe, doubles it, pushes it into massive. It's an optional rule, massive is, but
Okay, so let me ask you this. The patron's mantle says I can spend favor in place of an armor slot. Would it still follow the armor slot rules of you can only spend one armor slot per damage dealt?
I do not believe Patron's Mantle counts as using an armor slot.
Right, I'm just saying, like, yeah, that's why I
I
wanted to clarify.
believe.
Yeah, no. What is the wording on Patron's Mantle?
So Patron's Mantle, he takes your damage. You can spend a favor in place of an armor slot.
right in place of an armor slot. It's not an armor slot, so you are not bound by that. You can use as many favor to to
Fantastic.
to
That's what I
burn
was
as
about to
many.
follow up with. So,
Sorry, can I just burn all my favor and not?
God help.
so it's massive right now, so that's 4. I spend 1 to bring it to 3, spend another to bring it to 2, and then I spend my last armor slot to bring it down to 1 hit point of damage.
Nice.
Damn. Are we sure your character's gonna live through this?
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
So yeah, you just bring that down on or the Vosk, like how are you, you're like stabbing him? Or are you stabbing him?
That's true. Hang on. So biting down, or was biting down.
You're still laid
feet.
prostrate, basically, around with your arms
So-
around his ankles.
Oh, maybe like
But like the one arm that she would be free, she grabs it and then just chucks it upward. So I would think probably about hip height.
like sort of like underneath
Right.
the belly.
It'd be a
Yeah.
kidney shot.
Like a
Yeah.
kidney. So you do that, and it does damage, but I think like when like pulling it back, you actually see the wounds begin to bleed a little bit, and then just kind of close over with like immediate scar tissue.
Mhm.
Just
Oh god.
so seeing that I don't know he's awake, so. Oh, just with the scepter that I have now.
Nice
Just
one.
put those anywhere, buddy.
I definitely hit you.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, it's a 23.
Oh jeez.
23. Oof.
Again, fear though, because I'm the fear bard.
You are. Oh my god.
In the wrong direction. Which is why I took Blighting Strike, because I do more damage there. But I'm using the scepter right now, so that's 5.
No. That's the one. Okay.
All right.
Then I did not take severe, so Patron's Mantle, let's do. I realized I am really tanky. I'm realizing how tanky I've made myself. Because I also have Warborn.
I have
There you
2
go.
of these in my hand.
You do?
You hear Vosk?
Snapped over. I
I
look like a
need you to
monster.
roll 1d4.
3.
Take 3 stress.
Yeah. I don't even say words. And then it's her act.
Right?
No. Well, let's just go for stabby again.
Yeah. No.
Would I still have advantage or no?
So, according to scent of blood scent,
Oh.
once he has marked 1 or more hit points, all attacks made by parents. So yes, that
Yeah.
is
You know
that
what,
is for the remainder of the battle.
This is probably gonna knock me out. Can I spend my last favor to up my evasion by 1?
Absolutely.
So
Okay.
I'm at 11.
So I'm gonna try and stabby you again. That's a 14.
Yeah, that gets me.
That gets you. All right.
That's 5.
I mean, I don't have any more things I can use to soak with.
All right.
So
Well,
technically, I do. Actually, I can mark with Warborn. I can use Brave Face. So instead of an armor slot, I can spend 2 stress to lower the damage threshold.
Right, but would that put you down to?
It would put me as vulnerable, but she didn't break my threshold. So if I reduce it by 1 threshold, I take no damage.
Right on. Then please do that. Let's take one more round before I have to put you on autopilot.
Oh, you mean die?
No, no, no.
No,
I
don't
cons-
think Mahina's gonna let that happen.
Nope. Unfortunately.
Because of what's going on right now, I think just the pain and the damage he actually kind of like channels the newly found energy just kind of on instinct into the scepter that he's now having, or the burning stick.
Right.
Swings again, but is now blighting strike.
Okay.
Since I'm rolling so bad with fear, might as well. Yeah, no, that tracks. That is a 20 with fear.
Wow.
That is a whole 3 damage. This is gonna be great. That's it. So
All right. When that happens, you take that attack.
smack her with it.
Elot, high-pitched shriek, "Mommy!" I can't do it, but you can imagine this 7-year-old boy absolutely freaking out that big brother just knocked the crap out of his mom. So, Mom, I need you to roll 1d6, please.
That's a 3.
Please take 3 stress. Elot was not supposed to wake up. You shouldn't have deceived it. Spotlight falls on you.
I can't do nothing. I'm dead. That's all you. He killed me 5 turns ago.
Not my fault.
Me too.
Exaggerations.
I know.
You know, Stabby's been helping, so Stabby. 14.
That gets me.
Ah,
I've got nothing left.
Oh, that's a 3.
that's 3.
It doesn't matter. I take 1 damage.
Right. All right. Well, unfortunately, your consciousness fades, but you don't hit the ground.
I just kind of, like, almost like, just like I
You
go to
slump.
lump, and then my
Right.
body just.
Unfortunately, before even that happens, you wake up and it's already over. Like you in the blink of an eye, all of a sudden, your muscles are tired. Your hands are covered in blood. That blistering heat has started to fade, and you have to, as you unclench your hand around that embers of that branch, the blistered skin peels away as the weight of the unburnt portion of that peels the skin off of your hand. Mother, absolutely dead, beaten to a pulp, scratches on her face and chest. Elot, nowhere to be seen.
Ela? Ela! Scrambling, looking for him.
If you shouted any louder than you are right now, you would risk alerting somebody in the camp inside the canyon. You can't risk it. So all you can do is scramble. And there is no sign of him. There is no sign of him. His bedroll still there up against the wall of the canyon. Let it rot. You can't find him if you're starved to death.
Body, his eyes fall to blood, which blood flowing out from them, and just the longer he looked, the less meaning there is. He doesn't. He stands there for a little while. Time is kind of fuzzy when you're nearly dead.
Little tiny whiny, yeah.
Bleeding. And the longer he's there, the more they just. It's just me. If he has a fire, though.
When he gets to work.
At a certain point, he just. I don't think that he's going to fully remember things. All we know is that his belly is full of
At one point, looking down on yourself from overhead, you hear yourself humming while you're deboning. Is it? You can't really even remember where you might have heard that song, but there's one you know well enough, and it gets you through the job. Once the cooking is done, the dawn is starting to come. You took the time to dig a shallow grave for the bone and the clothes of whoever that was. You cover it back up. You look around for a place to put all this good meat. You'll notice its texture is light, flaky, not quite shrimp, not quite fish. There's a deep, smoky kind of a quality to it.
It's familiar.
There's nowhere to put all of this meat.
I'll use for what I can.
You have that bag.
I do have the bag.
You do have that bag. And now you have the blanket and bedroll that you can use to store anything else that you can carry. Wrap that around your shoulder. And that leather bag.
Elotto blankets. Elotto. I need to find a name. This is a good name to share things. You started fishing. Very.
So, you hummed to yourself a lot recently on this journey. The people who were a little further inside the canyon, they notice you walking alone now. They were walking beside you. Some of them were exchanging words with your parents. Not pleasant conversation given the circumstances, but apologies for backing to, slowing down too much and slowing the people in front of them or behind them and that kind of thing. They notice that suddenly the Saurian child's walking alone
with a rusty sword at its side.
Rusty chipped sword and a rusty dagger. You can see they're talking. They're talking. They're speculating. No one's running to go tell the authorities because no one particularly cares to get in good with the guards. It's not going to get them anything with these mercenary bastards. But whenever you start approaching someone else, they find a reason to move away and keep their distance from you when you're on the journey, when you're on the path. You can feel this tidal pull. Yeah, you can go ahead and clear everything. We'll say that it's been another week or two before we get to the second chapter of your evening.
Yeah, he needs to heal up before the next fight.
Number two?
I love you.
He did mention sorrow, right?
Well, that's true.
halfway between where Bex is setting up and where those guys are set. So on the edge of the map, right about there. Yeah. Okay. A little bit of quick reading here. The plains of the hegemony of shame are a tapestry of desperation. The migration road is a river of refugees, and the lands on either side are haunted by those who have fallen away from it. Bandits, the starving, and the mad. It is here in this crucible of sorrow that two fates driven by cosmic forces intersect. The Summerledge caravan was a ghost of its former glory. Once the rulers of fear, they are now exiles, a procession of heavy wagons, weary guards, and nobles whose fine clothes are frayed with travel. Though diminished, they are still a pride. A band of desperate men, a mix of disgraced soldiers and opportunistic refugees, have taken to calling themselves the Carrion Crows, and they have been shadowing the caravan for days, waiting for a moment of weakness. That moment comes this dusk as the caravan makes camp near a sparse, well, it's not a sparse copse of withered trees, it's actually the cradling arms of a crumbling mesa. The crows outnumbering the Summerledge guards. It says 2-1, but I've balanced it. Swarm the perimeter of the with the ferocity of starving dogs. Okay.
We've lost them, and the rest of our boys are blocking their egg.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not on screen.
Yeah.
Wait.
They're waiting.
They're waiting.
Well, the camp is set up. The royal camps are inside the tent. The royals are inside the tent. The Vardo that they've been traveling in is ensconced, and the oxen, which I don't have a name for yet, are unhitched, though they are still kept in the proximity of the Vardo wagon. So as you have approached the area, you saw the wagons, and you were just curiously going to go and do what you have been led to have been doing, which is basically watching. You've been being pulled by that tidal force, that feeling of magnetism that you have now been able to discern as Mahina's will, pushing you in specific directions. Sometimes it's to go and stand over a grave. Sometimes it is to do something like this, to go and investigate the goings on in an area. Very rarely is it any kind of a call to action, but this time there is let me see here. I think I have it described here. You are not a hero arriving in a flash of light. You are a horror emerging from the twilight. A gaunt 15-year-old saurian, your scales pulled tight over your skeletal frame, your eyes hollowed by horrors no child should witness. You are caked in dried blood and filth of your own unspeakable survival. The Pact of Mahina is fresh, a raw wound in your soul, and its cold, sorrowful power radiates off of you in a palpable chill. You do not announce yourself. You simply move. You see this band of 6 who have been at first slinking, keeping to the edges of the outcroppings of rock and moving, but they are moving in as coordinated as you can call a ragtag band of former soldiers and ruffians from the road. But you feel that it is Mahina's will that you interject yourself into this.
Do I feel a pull to one side or the other?
Your job is to defend that camp. That is your purpose on this day, at least. This is the first time that you've had any kind of discernible, actionable interpretation of Mahina's will.
The tongue just kind of
Right?
out into the air.
You catch the stink of 6 men who have been unwashed for weeks. They're heavy on the wind. The sense of faded incense and perfumes intermingle on the other side of the wind.
There is going to be blood today. From what I can tell, does it appear that the caravan is aware of them up
They
there?
are unaware. The soldiers that you see that are out there are currently transporting camp items from the wagons, walking around the outcropping and into that part that you cannot see. So they're just focused on their task of getting the camp set up before dark fully falls. Let's go ahead and move the baddies.
I'd actually like to start moving towards this way.
Okay.
Trying to move ahead of the bad guys.
Gotcha, gotcha. Let's get him a close move. Set the measuring stick right here, or you can count out 6. You can just fold it in half. It's designed to be able to.
Fine.
I'm just saying. That way you're not moving stuff around.
So there's that.
I guess that was right.
And I am just whistling the song. I'm not trying to hide right now.
Okay.
All right.
And everyone else is moving too.
Everyone else is moving too. Yep, yep, yep. You do hear, what the hell? Coming from the gentlemen that are not really behind you, because I'm sure you're keeping them in your field of view as you move. But
There's just this raggedy looking
what
Thorian
we're kind of
jauntily whistling.
right. So yeah. Let's go ahead and move them a little bit closer. Let's try to work them around far. Well, I can help here. So we're going to start clumping a little bit closer to the wall here.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right there. And from here we will enter into combat time.
Crocodile.
I'm going to take that back since this is a whole brand new encounter. Okay. Start at my
You
2.
have to win this time.
You're back at 2 hope. Full armor, full health.
So calling out just to the wind, basically, towards this caravan, he's like, "Merry gentlemen, allow me to warn you, there are bandits ahead that are going to kill us all."
I love it.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to turn, like, on my heel and blighting strike at the closest guy.
Right on, right on. And that's going to be a very far range, or
I think far.
so it's going
That
to be
could
out.
be.
Okay, yeah, you got him. Yep.
That is just within far.
Okay. So that is a 19 with fear.
That is
Starting strong.
awesome.
Strong.
That is a hit.
That is a hit, and that will be 6 points of damage, and next gets a bonus on them.
So just reading here, minion. Are they minion 4?
They are
Tier 1 group of 4.
Yeah.
Down below in your features.
yeah, minion 4.
Okay, so that means every 4 points, a PC deals defeat an additional minion. So we did 4, which is 1, but we only got 2 above that. So he drops dead. Boof.
And I think at this point, it's kind of evolved into almost like this acrid cloud of smoke that I just kind of fired off.
Right on, right on. So
That one's
the
dead.
hardened parts of that tree branch that you pulled out of the fire the first night, you were able to whittle away the carbonization and get down to the fire hardened wood, and have started the process of pouring in a bowl and you just started working
On my pipe.
on that down stem. That's what I'm thinking. It would be kind of a
The
beautiful
thing
artifact
that
of the
burned my
night.
hand, I'm now using
Yep.
to do that. That's
To
great.
hold fire.
The whole- and I just kind of swung that as I cast.
Awesome.
Pink one's dead.
That was with fire. Thank you. That's perfect. Or fire. Fear.
It was a little bit of fiery.
It was a bit of fire too. And that means spotlight passes to you guys.
So being the leader, I'm going to yell, rush him. And all of them
Those
are going
guys can
to,
move all the way. They can move all the way to far without. They don't make agility checks.
yeah, about there. That's about how they were positioned. And I'm going to move halfway and see what happens.
All right. Good guys are spotlighted, so we are going to move as well.
It's just this crazy looking lizard. I'm just like, hey, we're all about to die.
All right.
Can I do that?
Mm.
Try texture.
I mean, I don't think you can right this second because that was most of a move.
And
And-
she can add to that if it's the same move, right? Oh wait, yeah, sorry. This is a good guy. We're in a good guy spotlight right now.
Yeah. So right now, I don't think yet, but keep that in mind for when he rolls fear next.
Right. That was a fear roll.
Yes.
You guys just did a move.
Yeah, we did a move.
If she wants to extend, then yes. If she wants to extend what she did and go to a full far, you absolutely can. Bad guys don't have to make agility checks to do max
Okay.
move.
Yeah. 'cause,
I just chose to go halfway. So
right. Well, no, it's like
Well,
I hadn't
as a
moved
good
yet,
bandit
and
leader
then
would, to let the
we
fodder go to
started doing
work.
the
Yeah.
good guys, and then it seemed like okay, moving on. So where I was there, so I could probably go right about
Yeah.
here.
you were not far behind them.
So,
they did move far.
Yeah.
So
Okay. All right. That is
ready,
the
he's got
fear
club in hand.
action. Spotlight goes to you, Vosks.
So I am going to activate my patron's mantle. So these bandits just see this horrific, like demonic lizard creature suddenly appear before them. And I am then going to
this demon of pale light.
pale light and shadow. I'm feeling froggy. So I'm actually going to move up to the swamp, and I'm swinging my pipe.
Gotcha.
That is a 17 with fear, obviously.
Okay. That definitely hits minions. Yep.
For 3.
Gotcha. So
that
that's
is-
another one down.
That is one more.
Then anything else I want to do?
That was with hope.
No,
was
it
with
was with
fear.
fear. I'm
That
just
was-
trying to see if there's anything I can do before passing it over.
I love this guy.
Somebody on the table has to.
Made a successful attack, so I'm gonna burn one of my favorite to up my evasion by 1 for deadly devotion. Okay. So my evasion's at 11 for now.
Gotcha. Good. All right. That was good guy turn. So let's move the guards.
There's a handful of ways that can be terribly manipulated.
Mm-hmm.
Slacker. 7 can only move 5.
My turn, right?
Yes.
You do if I want. Hey, buddy.
Stop me.
Well, I got my club out. I'm ready to smack you.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Well, it wasn't a crit.
That's a 5.
5? No,
Yeah.
that's not gonna get me.
Nope. All right.
He's gonna.
You
You get closer. and
dirt.
Just like, I'm just. Oh.
Lose
You
my
ever seen an anglerfish smile?
Oh God, no! That sounds terrifying.
That's what it looks like. An anglerfish smiling.
Minus
No,
the
no.
dangly.
Minus the dangly. I love. That would be a meme. Minus the dangly.
God, yeah,
Okay.
no. Ow, ow,
And
ow.
the minions are going to flank you.
Going for
And
their group attack.
no, not a group attack.
Okay.
Just one of them is just going to attack. -2.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's a 0. That's a 0. Absolutely. He doesn't even finish the swing. He just kind of
He's
pulls his head
Swinging
back.
at the light.
Yeah.
He noticed
I'm
the
too
mouth
spindly. I'm
too.
just waving in the wind.
Sorry, all I could think of when you said that and kind of doing this was the One Courage episode. Return the
That's the energy of this guy. Really, if you think about it.
Yep.
It's a similar vibe.
I pay a fear, and spotlight stays on the baddies.
Okay. So, main guy is going to come up a lot closer and still stay outside of melee, so he can't do anything there. But he will use focus fire. The captain points to a target within far range, and up to 3 allied carrion crow scavengers within close range of that target can immediately move to up to very close. Oh, and make a single shared attack roll. Okay.
Okay.
I was like, why did I choose to do this?
Well, because it's a single shared attack roll, they were already in range for the attack. But yeah.
That is a 13, 11.
11 is my evasion.
Meets it,
Right.
beats it. Unfortunately, that hits.
So now it is. Nope, I still get to.
Deal 2
No,
physical damage each. So that is a whopping 4 damage.
So that was not intended for your co-captain to join in on that attack?
That only says
one shared attack.
It's a,
carrying crow
Right.
scavengers.
it's only the scavengers. Gotcha. Okay.
It's the voice.
Yeah. That's what that says. It does not say all carrying crow members.
No. Okay. I thought because you were using your battle
Yeah,
your
my
leader,
focus
your
fire.
focus fire scavengers, but these are scavengers. Gotcha. Okay. Your pen was covering it, and that's why I couldn't see it.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Oh,
Now I can go and smack him, right?
well, you can try.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think I'm doing it so hot.
What'd you get?
7.
10.
All right. Spotlight shifts.
Okay. Remind me, is there attack of opportunity in this system?
There's not. There is a specific ability that is granted by a card.
But
Or by
there's also warrior that gets attack of opportunity.
That's the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it's a warrior specific ability.
Gotcha. So
So
as I'm kind of
You
I
can
get-
disengage freely.
Yeah, I get smacked around a little bit and just like that. And then looking at you, because it looks like you're the one calling the shots. I'm
shit.
going to use Voice of Dread. So I need to make a spell casting roll. That is a 14 with fear, obviously.
I'm trying to use up this fear, man.
Does that succeed?
Yes, it does.
So you mark a stress and become vulnerable. So basically, I just kind of look at you, and there's just you hear a voice in the back of your in your ear, but you don't see me speak at all. And he's like, "You came here for nothing." And then I'm just gonna move as far as I can, just that way. And I'm just like backing up. I'm not even looking where I'm going. I'm just like spooky walk backwards.
You shall not see my back.
No, oh God, he's moonwalking.
I wasn't going to call it that, but yeah, there we go.
But think about it.
Yeah.
Your patron's a moon.
He's like, you're all gonna die. Moonwalking.
Nope. Start calling him Jackson.
Vosks Jackson. I have the hat.
Oh
I
God.
have the hat.
Just need to get you a glove. Yeah.
But
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to see that.
it's great. No, oh, I love it. It's really funny. But yeah, that's my go.
And that was with fear. So spotlight shifts. Let's the good guy move. Sorry, we're gonna get. Excuse me. Sorry for everybody on the other side of my microphone. That's gonna be you into melee. You into melee, and then these two guys are gonna stop and see what the hell is up with you.
Just a Saurian just sliding on his feet back.
All right, good guys have moved.
No, just full loose noodle.
That was a full 6, so they do get to attack. They are guards, so they are going to group attack against that guy. Attack +0. We are rolling with d20s because we're playing adversary cards. And that's a 15 against one of your minions.
That does hit.
That does hit. On a successful attack, each of them deals 3 physical damage each. So he is a goner.
Yep, that adds up to more than 4 only once, though.
Right? So pull him, replace him with a corpse token.
I'm getting creative with these things that I don't use.
That's awesome. That's exactly what the intentions behind tokens are. So
Oh, I did forget to mark one off.
that's the good guy turn.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Well, since you moved, Mark, I'm here. That's a 12.
They just swing that
That's a
closest guy.
12
Yeah.
against a 10 that hits.
Cool. Well, D10. I'm gonna D10. Which ones? That is a 9 plus 3, so that's 12.
With a threshold of none.
Are they
12. That's 3 total down, right?
Yeah.
If they're within close of her.
Dang.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that is within close. So
Beat one and boomerang the club.
No, beat one sent him flying into the other two.
There you go. It's like, oh, you see, we have to wait for a dude on that one.
Well, there's some bigger guys still out there to wear you down a little bit. But, that was that your time in the spotlight?
yes.
I don't know what you can do.
Go ahead and take one more.
I'm giving him a lot of fear.
I'm
Yeah.
just trying to use it all.
So This guy is going to continue to charge at you. This guy is going to panic. Voice in head said going to die. I'm out for my own
I'm
skin.
out. Yep.
I'm going to charge towards the original target. And this guy is going to make an attack on you. 7.
No.
Didn't think so.
Wow. All right.
I learned quickly.
Because you're using the minion, not that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the bad guy turn.
Yeah.
This guy's right in front of me. I'm all just twink with my pipe. Or
Hey.
what will be my pipe.
What will be? Yeah.
He's going to dodge.
It's a PIP. It's a pipe and project.
It's a pip.
A pip.
Well, finally, I got a hope pie.
Hey,
Wow,
mark
that's
that
a first.
hope.
So that's a 21 with hope.
Jeez. Yeah, okay. I think that hit.
For 6 points of physical damage.
That is the last of the minions.
The last of the minion.
That's the last of my minions, anyways.
Since I still have the initiative here, I'm going to look towards my afraid friend.
Shit.
And just basically whirl around this dark, acrid energy from the pipe and just fling it out
Right on.
for a blighting strike.
That is, I am vulnerable, so that hit is going to get an extra d6.
Excellent.
So
If I hit, or
No.
do I add a d6?
you add a d6 to that. That is how
That
works.
is correct. In fact, normally what I like is the person who issued the vulnerable rolls the help die.
And he gave it to
Then I
himself.
give
Oh,
the
you?
d6.
Oh, then yes.
Yeah.
Then you roll the die.
Duh. So that is going to be 16 total.
Yep, that doesn't hurt.
I get rid of one, I get one. I get rid of one, I get one. Why doesn't this happen in Vegas?
It's only 2. Only 2 magic damage. But you do have a 1d6 penalty to the next attack. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Next damage.
Okay, I'm gonna crawl up. Well, walk, crawl, whatever. Over the bodies!
So many bodies.
And you know what? I'm gonna ignore you. You scary. You look kind of scary. I already knocked out 3 guards. Why not? Another 12. Guard.
Oh, gotcha. That definitely hits. That is on a 10 difficulty.
Yes, that is it.
So 13.
13 would put another one down as
That's all
well.
the
Another
guards.
2 down, but that's it. That's every minion on the board has been wiped.
Now it's just the elites left.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That was bad guy spotlight.
Mhm.
Good guy spotlight.
Am I still vulnerable?
What are the rules of? Yeah, if you're temporarily vulnerable, you have to spend the action to make yourself
Is it
unvulnerable.
temporarily vulnerable?
Temporarily, yes. Oh, and I am so sorry. I forgot. I should have been marking stress to cast Flying Strike a bunch.
Oh,
I forgot about that little mark in the corner. I'm gonna catch up. I cast
Oh.
twice so far.
wait,
no,
that's
that
not.
mark only counts for pulling it out of the vault to use it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
is there any? It
If
doesn't.
you pull it out on the fly.
Okay, but there's no.
Correct.
It doesn't list us stress to cast them.
Correct.
Then there is no cost to cast.
Cool.
It's in your loadout. It don't count.
Cool. I guess this is the form of Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
So cool. Never mind.
Yeah, unless it tells you to spend a blank to do this,
Mhm.
it's free.
Cool. I know there are a lot of spells for like wizards that have Mark of Stress. Or there's like sorcerers and wizards that have to mark stress for spells, I think.
Still somebody like melee. Okay. Purple base is the captain.
Hi. I just stayed with the captain. I just look like a monster right
Glad you
now.
can make it.
Hey, thanks for coming over to help.
Oh, good, Captain. Let me catch you up on the situation. Just a horrible monster.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
All the fodder's dead on both sides. I only took care of half of it.
Yes.
So
He's over there peeing his pants. I don't have the temporarily vulnerable meeting though.
basically, I want to say
You, like,
So it means you have to spend an action
Uh-huh.
to clear the effect.
okay, I didn't know if it just stayed on it.
It does not. It stays in effect until you take that action and clear it. So you have to sacrifice a move and attack combination.
I imagine you can also spend a fear to clear it. As the GM.
As the GM, yes, that's exactly what I have to do. Is that what you would desire?
I want to read about temporarily vulnerable. There is vulnerable. Fuck. That's normal vulnerable.
That was where I wanted to be. You made me sign in and I have to start all over again.
Really? That's a pain in the butt.
We could just go with that rule for now and just look it up later.
Yeah.
I'm very confident that that's And of course, in this listing, all right, when an effect imposes a condition, it might say it is temporary or only applies temporarily. This condition is a temporary condition, which you cannot roll over. You can make an action roll with a difficulty determined by the GM to try to clear a temporary condition. So the GM might have you cleared another way. I'm fine with you sacking your whole action to do it. As always,
okay.
this role should be described and negotiated, and narratively, and then an example. If an adversary is affected by a temporary condition, the GM can use their move to spotlight the adversary, which costs me a fear, and show how they clear the condition. This doesn't require a roll, but does use that adversary's spotlight. So we, as adversaries, we do sack the move and attack.
So with that said, I'm gonna have to wait until the next
So the
spotlight,
next year go around, yeah.
which is right now though, isn't it?
Yeah, I just rolled fear.
Okay. So yeah, I'll go ahead and take a moment to compose myself.
Wait, no, it was the other guard leaders. They just moved up, but they haven't done
We
anything.
just moved up, but yeah, I haven't taken an attack because we were talking. So purple guy, you said hi.
Hi, and
You
I
went-
look
you went,
horrific.
purple guy is the captain, and so that's what I was doing when the conversation started. I was noticing that because I have no minions, I have no peons. The best I can do, and that's a passive. So it doesn't take an action to do. It just happens. When I yell, "For the crown!" all Summerledge guards within close range of that captain gain a +1 to their difficulty. So that does not include the guy who is about to take an attack on you, Daniel, but the sergeant at arms does get a +1 to his difficulty on his next. So this is a long sword attack. He shouts, "For the crown!"
Oh, he's coming after me?
Yeah, he's in base contact with you.
Oh, okay. Like,
He-
wait,
he-
whoa, 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 whoa.
He looked at you. You said hi, and he said, "For the crown!"
Wow.
Winding up for his attack. That was a 14 +2 makes it a 16.
That is going to hit.
That does 1d8
popped up and
+3.
all of his guards are dead. He doesn't know who did what.
That is a 4. That is 4 total. It was a 1 +3.
I'm going to burn a favor to soak that to take no damage.
Gotcha.
I have 6 favors, so.
The other guy can't necessarily negotiate into melee, so that is the end of my part of good guy spotlight. Oh wait, yes,
Mhm.
yes, because these guys, he didn't think they just came around. They didn't see you attacking. I just realized I'm now rationalizing my mistake.
No, you're good. It makes sense.
Another stranger, all his guards are dead. He doesn't know who's who.
Exactly.
This particular guy looks like a bad guy.
Exactly. So good. Okay, rationalization sound. All right.
That's what we were just talking about. Too.
Okay. Sorry,
It
Virgin.
makes perfect sense. No, go ahead.
Might
look
I
like a
suggest
freak.
voice of dread, the captain? I'm here to help.
I don't think that would go over well.
Probably not.
I'm here to help.
If I was playing a more naive character, yes.
Okay. That is good guy spotlight.
We agreed that I'm going to use the action to
Right?
compose myself and the fuck. And that's that.
That is that. Let's go ahead and give Fushi a chance to attack or do something.
Yeah, it's been easier.
Just charge through the corpse.
Stick my leg in it and I lunge.
Use it for leverage.
Yeah, definitely not.
Is that a 1?
No, it was a 4 + 1, so that's 5.
Ha!
I don't think I'm getting that guy.
No,
That
she's-
stepping on the body messed me up.
that was against a 12. So yeah,
She's
definitely.
stabbing with a club.
Spotlight shifts.
Yeah. I mean, I just look at the guard. Friend! Oh, Sacrament.
Okay.
She's right
Oh.
okay. So that is 18 with hope this time.
Jesus.
I should have. Oh, I marked. Yeah. So that is 1 damage. And then that's I still have the momentum here. I just look over at you and just
You pissed. You mad at this guy.
yeah. There we go. There's a roll. There's my roll. 22 with fear.
Oh yeah.
Well, it hits.
1 damage.
Wow. Daniel.
He's really working on it, okay?
He's still new to this whole thing. Not Daniel, but Vosks.
Listen, I've built a character with the expressed intention of expecting fear rolls constantly.
And you are.
And I am.
So, but you're taking the benefits of having done so? Is that
No, like I mean, yeah, I did the damage, extra damage. It's just I rolled a one.
okay?
I wish I gained favor from rolling so bad, but no, that's not how that works.
Spotlight shifts.
Good guys?
Yes.
Because
Sorry,
he
that was
still
good, guys.
rolled
Yes.
with hope.
Okay.
I just went, friend.
I show enemy.
So that means both of these guys. Let me see what the other guy can do here. No good there. No good there. So he already went last time bonking on you. He saw the exchange, went, oh, okay, and then so Foosh, Alyssa,
Thug. Just call me Thug.
Thug, yo, Thug,
Is that with two T's or two G's?
to Tug.
Thug.
Thug. Actually, it's sound like
It does actually.
thug.
How's a 9 feel?
Nope.
All right, that is a
Feels like it bounced.
miss. I'm going to say, oh, I don't pay fear for good guys. That is no, we don't have hope or fear, so spotlight shifts. These are adversaries. Spotlight
You wanna
shifts
go
to the
ahead,
bad
or do
guy.
you want me to?
Yeah, I'm going to continue moving this way with the intent to examine the carts if there's anything quick and easy to grab.
Gotcha. Can you give me what is it? That's instinct for perceives. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And assume that's 13.
13 difficulty there, but that's 17 on the dice.
So yeah, there's a little bit of loot you might be able to grab there.
Ew, love when
Absolutely.
that happens.
Fun. So you're up on your tippy toes over the edge of the wagon, digging through, finding stuff and stuffing it down into your gambeson.
Yeah, any pocket I can get it into.
All right. That is one. Let's go ahead and allow Alyssa to take another action here.
Okay, Orangey, smacking you again.
What
6.
Nope, that does not beat the 12 required. Whiff, whiff. How did this person achieve any rank in this organization?
Very intimidating.
Nepo baby, yeah.
Very intimidating.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Nepo
Nepo bandit.
Okay,
Their
I'm
dad was
next
a
time.
former fancy cat. So back over to me.
Back over to you.
Oh, I mean, my friend's all the way over there. I'm gonna move as close as I can to try to get eyes on him.
I should put you right about
I
there.
want to get closer.
Oh.
I want to get physically closer.
That is difficult terrain you're
about
moving through, so that'll shave your.
Okay, but can I still?
But he's still
Can I still see?
You should be able to see him. Yeah, he's over the edge. He's digging through
You see
the
my head
cart.
poking up over the top of the cart.
Hey, buddy. Athletics. 18 with fear.
Yep.
Huh?
That's 4. Don't remember everything I can spend hope on. I can't do that to deal more damage, can I?
No, unfortunately.
The spending of hope is more of a group action type thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah, help an ally, utilize one of your experiences on a roll, or activate a hope feature.
Makes sense. Okay. So I just kind of blast you a little bit. I'm right there. But that's everything I can do right now.
Gotcha. So, um, and I'm going to go ahead and let you write another one before good guys end your turn for you. That's the one disadvantage of doing it this way is that I don't have hope or fear to help you keep attacking. So I'm going to go ahead and give you another one.
Oh, okay. Come on over.
Hey, buddy.
See if I can smack you with it. I'm not gonna smack you with it. Still gonna be 8 total.
Nope.
Not going to do it. And with fear.
I told you. I'm gonna be a fear factory.
You really are. Kind of outstanding.
I should be in every Daggerheart game. I'm just gonna turn it up.
Okay,
Just means I have to fight Warlock all the time.
Purple Base is attacking Alyssa's character. Alyssa's Doug. That is this guy here who has a +2 to his attack. That was 4, 5, 6.
Nope.
No. All right. That ends good guy spotlight.
Okay, I'm gonna use brutal shove on purple base. So I make attack roll. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 absolutely succeeds.
Takes no damage, but is knocked back to close range. It's gonna
Gotcha.
be like way over that way.
Edge of the map, copy.
Edge of map. Does Bossy want to do anything?
Yeah, I have a problem in my face.
Yeah.
With that said, I'm going to swing at said problem with my sword. And miss terribly. That's a 4. Does it hit? I didn't think so. You're still wispy, so I can't tell you. My depth perception on your actual
A
physical.
wispy anglerfish lizard. That's horrifying.
Ugh. So that's all I can really do.
Okay. It's going to me. I'm tempted to do Voice of Dread to freak you out for funsies.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do Voice of Dread for fun. So spellcast roll. That is a 12.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
It only worked once. Fuck you.
That's fear again.
Oh my god.
Turn. This is just how it is.
Good guys. Orange base on Alyssa yet again. Orange base is Sergeant at Arms. He is +1 to his spear attack. I'm rolling as bad as it's possible to roll. That was a 2 +1
Why
for
were
a
the most
whopping
confident
3.
people the minions?
Right?
Right.
Really? That's about what that sounded like. Damn.
That is good guy spotlight.
You go first.
So, not feeling good. Not liking this. Gonna run. That's about as far as I could probably go there. That is there. So, not even quite far yet, but that's still plenty. Okay. I had to push that fucking cart.
Okay.
All right. We've
Was that
got
a difficult terrain though?
four.
Tight passage.
Tight passage. It's still about an inch. It's close enough that if you were to take my measuring tape, you would probably find that if that was in its original position.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was over the other wagon because the other wagon looks like it's just loot and not a royal carriage.
Oh, okay.
So I put the fancy looking gypsy Bardo instead. Yes.
My turn. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hit Orangey, or tried to hit Orangey. That's a 15.
That's a 15. That hits.
Cool. How much damage?
2.
7.
7 with a threshold of 6 that puts it up into medium, which is 2. All right.
That's the spotlight.
Gotta use this stuff up. Go ahead and do another.
Okay, another hit. You're actually doing damage.
Ow. That's an 11.
11 does not succeed. That's against the 12. All right.
Back to me.
Go for the attack. Whiff it. Do some damage the first time and get charged up. Wind up for the second one. Get overexcited and overextended. Spotlight shift.
So, if this was like in a TV series or a film, this would be an epic sword fight. But in this, it's ridiculous.
Yes.
Just kind of move me up a little bit more. I'm following my friend. Where are you going? We just met. Blighting strike.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that is an 18 with.
Nice. Take that hope.
So
It does hit.
2 damage.
That's 100% improvement.
And then I'm just gonna do it again.
Do it again, please.
What is happening here? That is a 13 with hope.
Nice. 2 in a row.
Match.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it, though.
That's another 4 damage. And it's still on me.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna go get up into melee. Coming with my Vulcan Pip. It's not gonna hit.
Don't miss. Don't miss now.
I can't spend hopes on rerolls.
You cannot.
I can't spend favor on rerolls. So it's gonna miss.
Yeah. All right. But was it with hope,
8.
though? Was it
It
with hope, though?
missed.
No.
And that was fear.
I can't get turkeys. That's what the rule's gonna be. I can't get turkeys.
That ends the good guy spotlight.
How does this guy look?
Yeah. He's hanging on by a thread.
Yeah. And I'm glad
14.
14 hits.
in a way that other dread voice didn't hit, because that would have left
9.
me right now at 1.
9. That is another 2.
So I'm less stressed than I am dead.
He's looking very bad.
You can do anything?
I'm gonna fucking run.
Anglerfish lizard man is in your face.
That puts me off the field, though.
Go ahead and take one last attack at him.
What is the evasion?
That is a good question.
What'd you roll?
What's the evasion?
13.
Miss with hope or fear. Hey, right on. Good. Good guys get to take a move.
Have a rival out there. Or correction, there's a survivor out there.
Right.
For now.
He's gonna get back into
I
bed.
think it'd be funny if a random bandit showed up again. Just later on.
Right.
He's like, no.
The Carrion Crow captain does not have a
Didn't have a what?
race listed.
Oh, interesting. I wonder why they didn't.
Go on.
Yeah, absolutely could have. I can ask for it next time.
Well, this is just because by the time the main campaign starts, most races are going to be dead.
Yeah, that is
That's
true.
true. You are going to be dead, probably.
Yeah, unless
Yeah.
it's Dracona, then
Dracona's even.
on the edge.
Pushing it.
Yeah, he's going to be An old man, if he makes it that far.
Imagine he survives that long, and I just show up. It's like, I remember you.
Alyssa, that's a dirty 20.
Oh, that's definitely gonna hit.
Gotcha. D8 plus 2 physical. That's 5 points physical. All right. Good guy spotlight. That ends good guy spotlight.
All right, since you're running away,
Well, I ran to
I'm gonna go ahead,
Right, and that's what enabled me to
Oh,
be
my
able to
bad.
take.
Right.
do brutal
I-
shove again. Purple guy. Oh yeah. hang
Gotcha.
on.
Okay.
I forgot I needed to do
Just get
this.
away.
13.
13 against the 12. Oh wait, that's purple guy.
Yeah, purple guy.
13 against the 13 still works.
5 each.
Boom. He is back
We still
out
got
of
more fear
melee.
tokens that I can do another shot.
Yeah. As a matter of fact.
Okay. Hi, RNG. I'm still beating your ass. 12.
12 is against the 12.
Instantly, you're basically kicking one guy, swinging at the other.
11.
Right.
11 damage.
Absolutely killed him. He is finally dead. We can put a pinky on him.
Not on me.
But he likes you.
No.
His body collapses, drapes itself over you. And...
Ye-
All right, that is bad guy spotlight.
Can you bring me around? I'm trying to see. Would that be far range?
Yeah. Yep. That is within far.
This doesn't even have a range to it. As long as I can see them, I can do Voice of Dread.
All right.
I'm gonna cast Voice of Dread on you. The good rolls are gone. That's in 9.
Yeah,
A
no.
9 on.
The spellcast roll.
Gotcha.
Sure.
That's on. That missed,
Mm-hmm.
and that was
That
fear,
would be
or
against the difficulty, so.
Fear.
all right.
It's like all your friends are dead and you're next, and it's like no.
Daniel, as you cross close in front of the oxen and that was Voice of Dread.
Mm-hmm.
That spooks the oxen. Please roll 1d6.
Forgot what a D6 looked like.
Please take 6 stress.
Oh, I take 6 stress.
Yes, he spooks the oxen. The oxen rears up. You were like, stand still, furniture, and it was like, no, oh, because that's how oxen
So
sound when they
I'm
panic.
immediately vulnerable, and I take a hit point because I already took 1 stress to activate Patron Basil. So they kick me in the.
Wow!
Is it the ox that are going to take you out?
Need a whole new character immediately. Just get kicked in the face by an ox. Oh.
Alyssa, let's move. Was a successful attack with fear?
No, it was a fail.
It was a fail with
Fail
fear.
with fear.
Okay. Well, then that oxen attack is actually even more appropriate then.
Yeah.
And also, I will pay a fear for that to legitimize it even further. Then the captain does not move because that was a failure with fear. Spotlight moves to the baddies. Or baddie.
Yeah, I'm gone.
So,
I saved my own hide.
Alyssa, at this point, you are alone on a battlefield. You arrived with 5 others, and 4 of them are dead.
I'm running back. I'm running back the way I came.
Spotlight shifts.
I just move up. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into range for Blight Strike.
If you want to make that agility check, you can move all the way to far and then still.
Oh, that's how that works.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
You can move.
So,
You can move this far at will.
Mm-hmm.
You can move this far if you succeed a roll.
And still get an action
And what's
afterwards.
the DC?
DC is on this. We'll say it's a 14.
I got a 14 on the die.
Meets it, beats it.
That would bring him
Does hope or fear matter?
right there.
That is a reaction roll, right? That is an agility check. No,
An
that's a
agility
straight.
check.
That's a straight. So yeah, hope and fear does count.
Oh, it's fair.
It's not a reaction.
So she's just gonna get away. There's no way I can catch her.
Wait! Oh, I pushed it way
She
too
runs into the
far.
wall, knocks herself out.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually.
If it's around where flow like the regular and then measure to see how far it is. How bad are you? You didn't even get hurt that bad.
No, not really. I've still got a pretty decent amount.
Hey, check if if she's in far range. When you get done with it.
So that's there.
Yeah.
She is.
I'll try blinding strike. $11? I guess at this point she's just gonna get right.
All right. So if you give up pursuit,
I think she's too far.
gotcha.
Wait.
Hmm?
Fear or hope? You can try again.
I could try.
Yes, you're
Oh,
absolutely
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Let me put myself back.
give me a little closer.
Move a little closer.
Well, I'm definitely gonna hit you this time. It's a 23
Oh shit.
with fear
That is a successful hit.
for 7.
Hi there.
Bye.
Bye.
She's still got a bit of
Oh,
a pile
Jesus.
left too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, just let her go. It's fine.
I'm like getting pretty damn close.
Close enough to not care.
Mm-hmm.
So this battlefield littered with the bodies of the fallen, both good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
The captain.
Seeing threat is eliminated, I will drop Patriot
Comes-
Cancel.
Gotcha. Okay.
It comes off of me like a wisp of like a dying campfire, just kind of.
Oh.
Nice.
cool.
Very nice. Claws retract, the teeth kind of readjust themselves to be a little more polite.
And I just kind of turn like,
Well, that was fun.
who was left alive? There's a lot of dead.
There's one guy who's waving at you.
Hey.
He's got the plume of a captain. He's wearing the blue and gold, Summerledge blue and gold. And he straightens up his breastplate and brushes off his those pieces of armor.
The castle.
I'm the armor guy, Cassets. Yes, thank you, Cassets. And approaches you. And let me see here.
I know why you keep wanting to call her Fushi. We're dealing with Summerledge.
Yes, that really is.
Who knows? Maybe that is part of my lineage is in those tents.
It was the sergeant who's dead.
So all the guards start to flow around. The ones that were deep inside the camp start to flow around and come out between the two wagons.
Oh, there are more. Okay.
And you see the royal purple ermine being worn by two. It's a little bit ragged, a little bit worse for wear, but there is definitely, you get the sense that there is a royal presence here. Bella,
Huh?
Queen Bella, you see a 15-year-old. That's all right. This. I told you I was going to put you on the spot every now and then, and this directly concerns your bloodline. So there is no one better to play the Queen of Summerledge than thingy, the cleanup thingy.
Appropriate
God.
for my roles.
There we go.
Royal crown. I almost
Wait,
like a clown.
A little bit of velvet, a little bit of gold. I like it. I
There you
like
go.
I just
It
can't
actually-
not
Gotta
laugh.
be padded on the inside. There gotta be.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right.
There's fur. There's fur that's lining the side of it. It actually looks like a baseball cap.
I was thinking more like a satanic
Okay.
yarmulke.
A satanica.
A satanic.
if we never get comments on any other video, it's gonna be
Maybe
this
this
one.
one. Yeah.
For hashtag satanic yarmulke.
Jacob walks beside you. The guards are kind of muscling one of them grabs onto the freaked out oxen and
Reins them back down.
Reins them back down. And some of them move forward in front of the royal presence and clear the way and start fanning out, so that they'll just say,
I have these as well.
purple. And one will be Bella, and one will be Jacob. Or actually, they're going to be over on the other side of the wagons because they came through on the protected side, just in case. And they're going to stop right there. There are guards flowing around and standing still, but you are out there covered. Yeah, thank you.
I'm covered in blood.
I have these
Bit of
things
my own.
yet again. Yeah,
Yet again.
some of it dried, some of it's fresh. Your smoke still wisping that smoky white and black mixture of vapor that comes off of your tool of destruction.
I'll just kind of move a little bit closer so we're not yelling at each other.
So once again, you find that you're not really able to speak. The stress of combat, the dryness of your mouth, really keeps you from being able to be eloquent. But Mahina, her will cold and hard stone in your gut, she is telling you to tell them to go.
I take out like just a tiny flask of water skin and just kind of sip a little bit to quench my throat just enough to be able to speak. I'm like, sorry if I don't have pleasantries, I think is the word. You need to leave this place.
Jacob steps forward as though to challenge. Who are you to tell the king and queen where they need to go? But you sense that he's not meaning it that way. This isn't a challenge, and this boy, this child, is no threat to you.
I may respond to the king. I mean, I warned your people about this there, and my lady Grief told me I needed to help you.
That's right, Majesty. He did warn us of the impending attack, sir. He was sorry about that, by the way.
Hang on, she's moving. Why is she moving? I'm just gonna say, at the moment she does not speak. It's all in her body language, but she walks up to you with just the pleasant smile, and just kind of gives you a nice little like kind of caress on the cheek of approval in a sense.
He does kind of like.
But I mean, it's one of those. She realizes you're a child
No, I
still. Oh
understand.
God!
His reaction.
No, I want it on.
So
Leave it.
It's your mom.
Taken away that I'm no queen.
Bella, a woman of deep empathy, sees past the blood and the monster form. She feels the aura of profound, world-weary sorrow that clings to the boy, an aura that was the faint, mortal echo of Mahina herself. He is a portent, a sorrowful god. Jacob, a pragmatist who has always who had just seen half of his guards slain, makes a calculated decision. Boy, the little Ressa, 3.5 feet tall, wearing regal garb, standing next to his man, surrounded by some Ressa, some humans, some elves, the citizenry, which is a wonderful collection of multiple species. Fear was a very well advanced kingdom. I know you're dangerous. The evidence lies at my feet. But your violence has been only directed at my enemies. You are a weapon, but we needed one. Walk with it.
Sir, if you keep my belly full, you'll have no more butter.
We'll see to it. Spray camp. Get on the way. You will tell us of your lady grief on the way.
I don't know much, but she's been good to me.
Your time with the Summerledge caravan was not one of companionship. You were an omen. After those first few conversations over the first few days, you were simply a ghost that walked along the caravan. You never entered the circle of their campfires. You never shared their food. You never spoke another word. You shadowed the caravan, a lone figure on the horizon during the day, and a pair of watchful eyes from the darkness at night. Your presence was a constant, unnerving reminder of the world they were traveling through. The servants would whisper and make signs to ward off evil as you passed by. The guards would watch you with a mixture of fear, but also of grudging respect. More than once, your sudden, brutal appearance from the shadows was all that was needed to send would-be attackers fleeing without a fight. You became the grim protector. Your sorrowful duty became a shield around the Summerledge caravan. For Mahina, this was your purpose. The Summerledge family were a critical piece in the long war against the Infernus. Their survival is paramount. You had been tasked as a new grief-forged champion to ensure their safe passage. For you, the journey was a penance, just the beginning of a penance. In protecting this family and watching over their children, you were performing an act of atonement for the family that you had failed, the one that you had destroyed and survived. You're a keeper of sorrows, and the Summerledge caravan was just the first weight in this scale of your long, sorrowful task. When the caravan finally crossed the border into the safety of Joy, that was it. Your task was complete. As the Summerledges received their mandate from the Emperor and prepared for the final leg of their journey to Wallowdale, you were simply gone, in the wind. You vanished back into the wild, leaving silently as you had arrived. You had seen this chapter of their history to this new beginning, and now your own long, lonely vigil has begun in earnest. In the 249 years following the Death Walk, This was not a period of adventure. This was penance. Your pact with Mahina was not a call to glory, but a sentence to endure. Your great sorrowful task was to become a living monument to the tragedy that you had survived, a silent witness to the cost of the infernal kingdom's ambition. Mahina, the goddess of grief and sorrow, tasked you with walking the lands of the Western Accord, directing you by that tidal pull. Primarily in the wilder parts of Joy, but eventually up into Safe as well, bearing the witness to the echoes of the Great Migration. Your purpose was not to fight, but to remember. You were to walk the forgotten paths of the migration road, to find the sites of old, desperate refugee camps and stand vigil over countless unmarked graves left in the wake of the Exodus. This task was a form of prolonged meditative suffering that perfectly aligned with the patron's nature, with your patron's nature. You were a keeper of sorrows, and your unnaturally long life was a vessel for the grief of for the grief of this generation. I have a few paragraphs about why you managed to live 249 years without leveling up. I will post those for you.
Yeah, just thinking about that. Obviously with that too, but also just like he's not a warrior.
Right.
He didn't go around. He fought when he had to, but he wasn't seeking battle to level.
The super outline is that basically Mahina has directed you to these places that are almost always not populated. You're not being led into war zones, to active war zones. You're being led to places where you can remember, where you can
Forgotten graveyards and stuff.
Exactly. So for 2.5 centuries, Vosk was a warlock in a state of near stasis, fulfilling your pact every single day, but not growing in power because your task was one of passive endurance, not active achievement. Your patron's command to go to fate's will is a new directive is the first new directive that you have received since the day you made that pact. It is the first event significant enough to break your long, sorrowful cycle and force you onto a path where your true narrative milestones are finally possible. Yay!
So how much loot did that bandit get away with?
A silver cup.
Right? That's probably about it. That was the open cart, not the closed cart in front of it.
The
So
closed part has the good stuff.
exactly.
Has the jewelry.
No, I'm glad I switched the voice of Dread instead of having Death Deceiver. Because like this is way more dramatic.
Yeah.
Special for your character.
Yeah, I had ideas about Vosks before playing him, and now I have different.
Now that you
Yeah.
started.
Originally, I thought he was going to be just mad. No, I don't think he's crazy. He's just really, really sad.
Yeah, no, that's just it. When you were in the restroom, we were talking about how if you had allowed Elot to come into the conflict and Elot died by your hand, that would have pushed you past usability as a PC. That would have driven you far to the side of crazy. That would have made you unplayable as a character. So your decision, I fully endorse.
Yeah, it made when I was actually in it, just thinking about Vosk, and it's like, okay, now he was a lazy teenager. He didn't take this whole thing seriously. Like, yeah, it's stunk, but it was more just like they were moving house. And I don't even think he realized how far they would have to go.
If you
He
don't
had
have
no concept of the
1,500 miles, 2,000 miles, easy.
I think the way it was described to him is like we're just going from here to here. He had no concept of the distance. And then when things started getting harder, he was a slow shift, and it was too slow for his family, for his parents. They were fed up.
Yeah.
And so, like, by the time he was like, no, let me help, let me do this. I can go out, I can try to find something. He's like,
Too
no,
little, too late.
too little, too late.
Right on.
So that's it for us. Thanks for joining us. The next time we get together, we'll probably doing Steed, but that depends on Andy's availability apparently. So we may end up taking a trip. I would say 200 years into the past, but
We're already kind of there.
we're actually already there. So we may end up changing to another part of Shame, the capital city of Vigantia, where we will learn the fate of the Clank ancestry. More details in the very near future. Thanks for joining us.